Good morning, everybody. Another episode of Josh's Two Cents. This is take two. Had about a 12 or 13 minute video yesterday and my phone died. Actually, apparently I typed the wrong password in my pocket too many times and completely locked it up and had to restore it. So this one probably won't be quite that long. The topic I was discussing is the fair rights and the rioting and things of that sort. I was sharing that this past week I was camping at a state park in southern Indiana. And there was a beach area, and in that beach area we had whites and blacks, an Asian kid, looked like some people from possibly India, like 3 or 4 black guys that had a Confederate flag on their vehicle. I thought it was a little ironic with some of the current events. Not that this matters, but a little boy that looked like the red-headed freckled kid from The Sandlot, which I thought was kind of funny. And my point to all of this is everybody was getting along, and nobody looked at anybody funny. If you bumped into somebody, you said excuse me and went on with your life, and that was that. A nod and a hi if you saw, walk past somebody. So I know it's out there. I know some people may say I live a sheltered life, and I just don't get out and see it, but I just don't get the rioting. I'm fine with protesting. I understand if you don't agree with something, you should stand up for what you believe, but I also believe you do it in the right way. Get your permit, write your signs, walk the streets, do what you gotta do. But why in the world do we have to tear stuff up? Why do we have to burn things? Why do we have to spray paint things? I kind of feel those people should get what they get as far as vandalism charges, arrested, whatever. And if they resist, then police have got to do what they got to do. I get frustrated with, I guess, media. When they write an article, they always have to give the race of what happened. A white man shot a black man in the back. Well, you hardly ever see it with any other race describing what race did what to what race. Just leave it out. People are people. We're all humans. We're all people. And I'm fine with people having equal rights. Legal U.S. citizens should all have the same rights as anybody else. I get that. I'm fine. Makes sense. Why wouldn't it? And I've got black friends that have told me that, they have been treated differently in certain circumstances and situations. I've got other black friends that said they've never been treated differently. So I fully believe some of that is just the day that it happened. There are bad cops, there are bad employees out there. It's not just, you can't blame everybody for one person, and there is no business out there, no employer out there that has 100% great employees. It's not the case. Now the latest thing is, and I just don't get this, is everybody wants to talk about the syrup bottles and food bottles and why can't we have this, why can't we have that, and it's what it is, people. I mean, it's what it's been for decades. people wanting to tear down statues. Why are we tearing down statues? It is the history of this country. The history is what the history is. The history is what got us to where we're at now, with people having equal rights and people having the right to do what every other race and person in this country can do. So why are we tearing the statue? Why are we tearing statues down that abolish slavery? Why are we tearing statues down that cared about black lives and all lives? I don't get it, people. Why is our government taking statues down in front of museums? Why are we taking portraits of past people out of the Capitol building? That is our history. It's where we came from. That stuff frustrates me. I mean, there's stuff, whatever, but why are we destroying the history of America? I just don't get it. I heard on the radio that President Trump is, telling law enforcement if people vandalize statues and try to tear them down to arrest them. Well, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we arrest them anyway? Because it's vandalism. The other thing is everybody's putting videos up of stuff. I saw a video yesterday of, police officers apprehending a minor. The kid was probably a teenager, early teens maybe. And this other guy appeared to be of a Mexican descent, was all over it with his phone and, get off of him, get off of it. Why you can't do it? Well, yeah, they can. Anybody can be arrested. That's why there's juvenile centers to take juveniles. That's why there's adult jail to take the adults. Anybody can be arrested, people. And what I want to see on these videos is I would like to see the hour before, the half hour before, and what led up to this. Bad cop or not, there is not a police officer out there, or 2 or 3 police officers out there, that's just going to walk up and arrest somebody for absolutely no reason. There just isn't one out there. The paperwork they have to fill out isn't worth that, And what's that do for them? And I've seen the memes and everything. If you don't break the law, the police won't bother you. I agree with that. Are there cops out there that will pull you over for rolling a stop sign? Absolutely. Do they need to? Was there anybody else around? Were you close to causing a wreck? Maybe not. Did you break the law? Yes. So you deserve what you get. If I get pulled over for speeding, then I pay my ticket and move on with life. I was probably speeding. I speed every day when I drive. So I don't know, guys. Also feel like there's a lot of millennials out there that are... There's a Facebook post the other day that if I support police officers and I support not defunding them, and if I support not getting rid of police, then I'm either racist or related to one. Well, I'm not racist and I am related to a police officer. If you really want to know what people's lives are, why don't you sit down and talk to somebody in that profession? Go make yourself knowledgeable. And people may not agree with me and say I'm talking out my backside, but I've talked to people. I've sat down with a coworker that is married to a black man and said, how does he feel about this? Does this happen? Because if it happens, then yeah, something needs to be done about it. But, it's also what led up to that. I go back to that, So, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to do or what not to do. not all video is legit, you know? So, anyway, guys, stay safe, stay smart. I would not get involved and support something unless you have all the facts, I guess. Or you do your research. You know, don't take your kids out and do a march if you don't, you know, just to get attention. It ain't worth it. So, anyway, I will see you guys later. Pull in here, get my morning coffee, my morning drinks, head to work. Talk to you guys later. Till next time. See ya. Be safe.